in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Spartans! What is your profession? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
It's time!
New Day with SSJ is presented by Walker Medical Linen Services, locally owned and operated, HLAC certified to the highest standards. Walker has partnerships with hospitals, surgery centers, and medical clinics in and around the metro area. Walker Medical Linen Services in Kansas City and online at walkermls.com.
Patriots, Seahawks.
Patriots 16, Seattle first and 10, leading 12-0. Darnold under center, 5 on the defensive line. He gets the snap, turns right, takes the handoff. Here comes the blitz. There goes the throw, end zone. Caught, touchdown! Caught, touchdown, Barner! The tight end, over the shoulder catch in the corner of the end zone. And we've got our first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. And the Seahawks extend their lead early in the fourth, 18-0. The Patriots have a first down, and the clock is ticking at 4:38, and they trail 22-7. Shotgun snap, 44 Seattle. He's hit as he drops back. The ball free, picked up by Noosu. Running down the side, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! It's picked off and a touchdown! Seattle has scored on another turnover. And that will seal it seems, right now for the Seahawks in Super Bowl 60. It's 3rd and 1. Here's a shotgun snap to May and a sidearm delivery. Got it to his running back, Henderson, who takes it by midfield. Down the near sideline, 40. Down the near sideline, 35. Tackled at the 30. The clock is ticking, 2, 1, and that's it. And the Seattle Seahawks have won Super Bowl 60 in pretty dominating fashion. 29-13, they win their second Vince Lombardi trophy in a win over the New England Patriots. And Mike McDonald, the Seahawks head coach, becomes the 3rd youngest head coach to ever win a Super Bowl. And tonight, with the confetti flying, wins Super Bowl 60 here in Santa Clara.
First of all, I mean, we got down there a few times. J-My had a great day. I think he kicked 4 field goals. So it wasn't just, 1 touchdown. Obviously, we'd like to get in the end zone more. But, yeah, I think, with our defense, the way that they've been playing, my job is to take care of the football. And I knew that coming into the game, and, I did that. And, I took the open guy when they were there. And, if I had to take sacks, if I had to throw the ball away, I was able to do it. But I just played that kind of game, and I feel like, we ended up being on top because of it.
I got my mom, my dad, and my little brother. It means a lot, especially my little brother and my dad. My dad, he comes out to Seattle all the time to watch games, but he never goes to the game because he don't like crowds. So this is his first NFL game, and we won a Super Bowl, so it means a lot to me, and I know he's proud of me for real.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like you don't have expectations. You want to hit your daily goals. And we knew at the beginning of the season we needed to become a championship team for us to compete for a championship. And so what were you going to do on a daily basis to make that come to life? And that's what we tried to do. And as the season started to kind of declare itself and we kept stacking wins, we had you just want to go goal by goal. So, let's do absolutely what we can to get to the playoffs. Let's try to win our division. Let's try to create as many home games as possible. And let's go from there. And so I think having that mindset allows you to get to a point like this so you don't kind of, you got to keep first things first and keep it in perspective. But guys have been awesome. Yeah, it's a great special group.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. It's Monday, February 9th, 2026. Stephen St. John, Todd Leabo, Jake Gutierrez, and Deebs. Thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate it. How's everyone doing today?
Great.
All right?
Yeah. Thoroughly entertained by
Not
a
Patriots
thrilling
fans.
game.
They're not doing great.
Hey, you know what? Fine. They've had a rough go.
Thrilling.
Hey, here's the deal. That Mike McDonald,
Hell of a coach.
great coach.
Yeah.
Pretty boring guy. I mean, there's just not much personality to him, and his team's kind of that way. It works.
Hey,
I mean, you're not winning some popularity contest.
Bravo to the Seahawks. Just run the
Unbelievable,
damn
yeah.
ball.
Just do it, man.
Just run the damn ball. Patriots could have taken a note out of that book.
Probably.
13 carries for your running backs.
But when you do throw it as hard as you can.
So, last Monday, I expressed that I was not excited about this Super Bowl because I didn't think it would be a good game.
Yeah.
And then some people got mad at me.
Who got mad?
And then I tried to be more positive and talk myself into it being a good game because I was accused of being too negative about this Super Bowl.
Because the Patriots had proven to be great.
But in retrospect, I was right.
That's not much of a game.
Because that game sucked.
It stunk.
Okay?
It was an impressive
Let
display
me
of defense, but
was it?
It was.
Was it?
They were helped by the offensive team.
Was it?
It was something.
I'm asking you, was it?
I mean, yeah, you hold someone to under 50 yards and a half.
All right.
That's something.
There was some cooperation from New England.
Definitely.
If anything, New England's defense played.
Oh, they played great.
I would.
I mean, that's
look. I have to look at it. I'm not going to because I don't care enough about this Super Bowl to make any arguments about. I'm just telling you what I think. But I would have to say that if you combine the quarterbacks, that's the worst quarterback play we've seen in a Super Bowl.
I think maybe Trent Dilfer and Kerry Collins. Maybe.
Cam Newton and Peyton wasn't very good.
They played horribly. Much better players, but they
there
played
you go.
horribly. Yeah,
but I mean it's up there.
We've been spoiled by having some just Hall of Fame level quarterbacks in this game for a while.
Because for a while, both of those quarterbacks were missing throws left and right,
all over, short and long,
and it was
left and right.
And it was partially, it was angering me, because Jackson Smith and Jigba did nothing, and then was out for a while getting evaluated for concussion. But he did have a chance for what would that have been, about an 80-yard touchdown?
85-yard touchdown, probably.
Especially in that game, you couldn't possibly be more wide open.
Yeah.
And yes, Darnold was under duress. Yes, he was under pressure. But yes, it's the Super Bowl, and you got to make that play.
They each
you got to
missed
make
one
that
of those.
throw.
Now, Mays was late to a tight end, but they both missed like the same throw. Here's the credit I'll give to Seattle for saying that they were great on defense. In the first quarter of the game, they did not have the field position, right? They got backed up a couple of times, and the Patriots got to start at like the 40-yard line, and I think they crossed midfield twice in the first quarter by about 5 yards, and then promptly got sacked back each time. But that's what the Patriots needed. They needed, hey, we got to win the field position game and then go down there and score. But when you get the ball where the Patriots got the ball on their first, like, two of the first three drives, and you can't even sniff kicking a field goal, then I'd give that team some credit on that.
Well,
we say it all the time. Listen, someone wins the Super Bowl every year, but they're not always going to be some great team.
I guess also my point is we saw the worst game from a left tackle all season long, statistically.
Yeah.
When you look at the number of pressures that were given up. And
number 4 pick of the draft?
We've seen some bad offensive line play in the Super Bowl from the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
That individually was Look, so ESPN had him giving up 14 pressures, which would be the most of the entire season, regular season and postseason. And you look at if you rewatch some of the game, he was so physically dominated. Yeah. There was one play where he just got shoved and like flew back on his ass like he was a kid. He got worked, and we have seen when your offensive line play is bad, well, that eliminates everything. But then on top of that, when your quarterback is bad, you make that combination, and you got no shot. And on top of that, sure he was handcuffed, but other people have always had a higher opinion of Josh McDaniels than me. Yes. And so I was told, these ears heard this past week that a big difference was going to be Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels have been here before. McDaniels, he's coached in so many big games. Look out. Have they made any adjustments yet? Mm-hmm. Did he make any adjustments after the game? Did he adjust his pants after getting kicked in the back of him the whole night?
Yeah.
I listened to the show coming in, and Chris Canty, who, I like to listen to former players and what their opinions are, that he was shocked. And that's a guy that played defense in big games against Josh McDaniels coached offenses, and talked about how innovative he's been and how at times they've made adjustments in a game that have confused and put the defense on their heels.
Did all this stuff.
What adjustments can you make with an offensive line playing like that and a dominant defensive front and a team that normally doesn't have to blitz very much but came up with quite an assortment of blitz packages that they couldn't handle? I don't know. In your quarterback who, Drake May, he got to the Super Bowl, but he was horrible the entire postseason.
Yeah.
So I don't know how, so I guess what adjustments can you make? I don't know. Run the football. Just run the football.
Yeah, they were at their best.
12-0 in the fourth quarter. It's not like you're getting
run
crushed.
The football.
I kept saying they just keep letting these guys hang around. You're like one play away. From
the game was put away because of turning the football. Drake May turning the football over.
Right.
While passing.
And watching him, some of the throws he made. Now, look, we find out after the game, and I asked this question again this past week. What about Drake May's shoulder? Is that going to be affected? Oh, no, he said he's fine. Well, what do you think he's going to say? He thinks, I'm super compromised for this game. We're screwed. Well, of course he said, I feel good.
He threw a few of them pretty hard.
Well, he talked after the game and said they had to shoot him up.
Oh, sure they did, yeah.
Before the
Darnold
game,
probably got shot up too, right? His oblique.
Getting shot up in your throwing shoulder is kind of different.
Yeah. Here's the deal.
I can't look. Let me tell you something. I get my shoulder shot up every 6 months, pretty much, by Dr. Vincent Key, Royals team physician. And let me tell you something. I can't imagine going out there and trying to throw a football around after that, and it looked like he got his shoulder shot up.
You're a high-level athlete.
Are you going to be surprised if you find out he has some type of procedure afterwards?
Wouldn't be surprised.
And so look, Seattle was the best team this year. Seattle's defense is really good. Sam Darnold is a terrific story. I love Kenneth Walker III. I said many times last week that he was going to have a big game, and he did. My last read for DraftKings on Friday, I told you Kenneth Walker III is going to have a big game. Do with that what you will.
And what'd you do?
Oh, I hit a nice couple of parlays with him and numbers.
You do with your MVP?
I did not do the MVP. I picked Jackson Smith and Jigba, which was a mistake.
Hey, listen. If he had played the whole game and maybe thrown the ball 2 minutes open, he could have been the guy.
Well,
but they didn't.
Darnold had some bad throws
He
to him.
hit some bad throws.
Yes, he did.
He did.
He threw behind him.
I'm happy for him, though. Listen, the guy's been through a lot.
I'm
He won the
happy
Super
for him
Bowl.
too, but
It's
it
great.
doesn't mean every throw was great.
They weren't great.
We got to get over it.
I'm
he's
happy.
a nice guy, so he should be in the Hall of Fame. He's a nice guy, or he should be the MVP.
Sam Darnold
okay,
shouldn't
he's
be
a
in the
nice
Hall of
guy,
Fame.
but that doesn't mean he
shouldn't
didn't
be
miss
the
some
MVP. And
throws.
and if I'm Seattle, I'm thinking after next year, who's my next quarterback? Because I'm not giving him. They got a perfect contract.
He signed
for
a
him
3-year
now.
deal.
I know that's what I'm saying. He's got a 3-year deal. That's perfect.
Yeah. Well, they
drafted
Milroe last year.
I don't think just Jalen Milroe looks like a pro to me myself, but I'm saying if they go off like this offseason and say, let's give Sam Darnold 6 more years and a bunch of money to make some flexibility, don't do it. They got a Super Bowl with him. You did it. It's a great story. He's not a guy you want to have be your quarterback in 8 years from now because he's still only 28 years old.
8
you don't
years,
need that guy.
probably not. But I mean, I think you could do a lot worse.
You could do worse. But how many quarterbacks could you put on that team in that game and won it last night against that team the way they were playing?
I don't know how many quarterbacks would have done what he did this season.
I'm not talking about the season. I
Well,
know he
you
was
have to
great.
get- I mean,
I
you
know,
have to
but
get the number
I'm
one
just
seed.
saying
Yeah.
that team could have won.
Look, you're not walking
a lot.
away from that guy.
I'm not walking away from him.
8 years, who knows about 8 years? But I'm saying when that
saying
3-year deal's up,
Let's watch him over the next 2 years.
give him another 3-year maybe.
And see what happens. Maybe another 3. But those are perfect contracts. Teams should be looking at things like that.
Sure, they should.
They should be. Now I don't know if they will because someone's going to get some big dumb deal this offseason.
I don't know.
Someone probably will. That's just what happens in this league. But
I think teams are starting to learn their lesson.
let's hope so. I don't know.
But look, if that game wasn't the Super Bowl, that game would have been turned off.
Oh, it was a Thursday Night Football game.
Long before the end.
Just turn it off.
Long before the end.
You turn it off.
You
The Seattle went through a tough division. They proved themselves.
Sure they did.
They
They're
played
the best
better
team.
teams in the postseason. The Patriots had the easiest schedule in the league. Like, what was the number? Like 12 or 13 of the teams they played, of games they played. Fired their coach or their OC. And like one of the teams that didn't was the Jets or something like that. They got to play the C.J. Stroud having a fit, turn the ball over 5 times on his own.
One of the worst postseason games ever.
And they played Jarrett Stidham.
Right? No, yeah, AFC is abomination. I mean, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you have to
gotta be sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
absolutely.
Sick.
And they would have given Seattle a better game.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Hell,
Jacksonville
might have.
right? Yeah, yes. So AFC was.
But this is what happens. It's all about timing. It's just timing, you know. If you get the path, like last year, I felt all year the Chiefs weren't great. They got lucky a lot of times, and it caught up to them in the end because they played a team that was really, really good. That Philadelphia team last year was better than the Seattle team, okay? And the Chiefs were down 40-6 in their game because they turned the ball over and they played poorly. And had the Patriots been playing the Eagles last year, it might have been 40-6 instead of 12.
If you look at total EPA, the worst playoff run for quarterbacks who started at least 3 games in a single postseason since 2000. Number 1 is Drake May this year.
Right.
Number 2, Peyton Manning in 2015.
Just terrible.
Number 3, Rex Grossman in 2006.
Not good.
Number 4, Joe Flacco in 2008. Number 5, Jared Goff in 2018. And then your Kerry Collins and Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
And so, Drake May was
terrible.
Horrible.
The entire postseason, really. He was fine against the Chargers. He was okay. But what they scored? 13 points in that game?
Man, Will Campbell. You know what Will Campbell looked like to me? A guard.
That's what he looked like.
He looks like a guard to me.
We watched.
He looks like. No, I'm not kidding, man. And you know,
Kingsley Suamate. I texted you guys that last night.
I've been angry about people, you know, insinuating that the Chiefs shouldn't draft Reuben Bain Jr. if he's there.
Short arm.
Because of his short arms. Let me tell you know what the criticism about Will Campbell was?
Short arms.
Short arms. And that looked like a guy that there's got to be something wrong with him. Must be short arms. I don't know, something.
And I think he's got a little knee issue too, whatever. But, here's the deal.
An ass whipping. And I would think about I'd sit down and talk to him about, how do you feel about playing guard, buddy?
He snaked through the year. I mean, he got beat up bad in that Broncos game. They were running around him crazy there, but they just didn't lose the game. But you're right. I was watching that thing like, this is not Super Bowl level left tackle play. But like we said, we watched that happen with the Chiefs a couple of times.
And we tell you about when the
Chiefs
Chiefs
that wasn't the number 4 pick. That was a circumstance where they were on their third or fourth guy, or, hey, let's move our left guard out to left tackle and try to play against somebody.
Right. Somebody tried to fire back at me on social media. This is like the Chiefs versus this. I go, no, it's not, because this was their top 5 pick.
4th pick of the draft.
That they've decided was the left tackle of their future. Now you have to really think, is he?
Yeah.
And also, we've talked about when Chiefs do this, so I'll throw this out there. While most Patriots players took questions from reporters after the Super Bowl, Will Campbell declined multiple times and then walked out of the locker room.
There you go.
And look, some people, so what? Who cares? It is the Super Bowl. But while some players decided to talk, it's got to be terrible to lose the Super Bowl, and it's got to be terrible to know you were one of the big reasons why.
Is this the guy who had the quotes leading up to the draft that I'm going to do anything I can to protect my quarterback? He's that guy, right? At the Combine, had all these quotes that everyone loves. Look at this. Look at the heart of this guy. Look up his quotes from before he was playing.
He allowed a game
high. You'll have to
14,
kill me to get to the quarterback.
He allowed a game high 14 pressures on 53 dropbacks, 26.4%, which was, again, the highest number of the season, regular season or playoffs. So it felt like more, too.
Yeah, I'm going to fight and die to protect him with everything I've got. That's the quote from the draft. I remember that.
Well, just maybe he did. Maybe that's the best he's got.
Well, he didn't die, did he?
What's wrong with you? What point are you trying to make here?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the point I'm going to make. I don't like LSU dudes, and I don't like these guys.
There we go.
No.
It's just right there. He doesn't like LSU dudes. Just end it there. You don't have to go. You don't have to go.
And I don't want to sit there. And if you're at the draft, and they draft you, and you're the number 4 pick, and you sit there and say, I'm going to fight and die to protect Drake May with everything I've got because that's why they drafted you, and then you don't talk to the media after you get your butt whipped, I don't like that.
Okay, so there. Then now.
Put it out again. I wasn't all that upset till you told me I didn't talk to anybody. Stand there and talk to him.
He's a rookie, man.
Who cares? The 4th pick of the draft.
That was the Super Bowl.
How much money did he make at LSU?
Yeah, he should have talked. Yeah, he should have. But I mean,
you can't sit there and be all this big talk and then walk out.
What Todd is saying, if you talk the talk, you should walk the walk,
and then talk the talk.
And if you talk before, then you should talk after. That's it. That's all. And
I don't like the Patriots.
Yes.
Okay.
Because many people wanted to speak to him.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, it was a big part of the game.
Yes.
Maybe the biggest.
Yeah. Huge part.
Yes. I suggest that you should answer questions after the Super Bowl.
Right.
And listen, I was in the locker room last year with the Chiefs. Okay. And there were some guys who didn't really want to talk, but they take a lot of them out to the podium. You don't really have a choice. Travis Kelce didn't particularly want to talk to us after the Super Bowl, but he did. He did not go out to the podium. That made some people mad because not everyone could get in the locker room. There were the podiums, right? And I think we talked to Leo and Travis and maybe one other in the locker room. Everyone else was out at the podiums, you know? It's tough. It's tough. You put your whole life into this, and you lose the game, and you get your butt beat. You don't really want to do it, but you have to do some of these things. And if a lot of people asked the guy to talk and he didn't do it, fine. He let us talk on the field.
Wow. Well, I thought I was gonna be negative. You're hateful towards LSU, towards.
You got me in this new league. I don't like these people. I don't like all this. I don't like the Patriots.
Yeah.
I told you guys last night this was a pretty good postseason for Chiefs fans because
for hate watching.
For hate watching, you got to watch the
Chargers do the same thing they always do in the postseason.
Fail, and you got to watch Josh Allen and the Bills get screwed by the refs and then have to change the rules of football
and fire their coach. Not only did the Bills suffer a heartbreaking loss where they genuinely feel like they got screwed by the officials, but then their entire front office imploded.
They fired the coach.
And the coach is calling media members.
The owner
From the plane.
The owner went somewhat cuckoo in the press conference.
Yes. They hired the guy who was in the building.
And then the GM, who's been kind of bad at his job the past 3 years, gets more put on his plate. And then they just promote the offensive coordinator and keep it in-house. And it's like, oh, boy.
And then these Broncos
Buffalo.
get to play a home game
and the
without their quarterback
Yeah.
because in the game where they won, somehow their quarterback hurts himself. And then they lose at home in the snow when they're going for fourth downs. They don't know the snow's coming.
And I will tell you why.
And then after that, Sean Payton sits there and starts
Right.
talking about Bo Nix's,
And now Sean
tender
Payton
ankles.
and Bo Nix are, button heads.
It was inevitable he's going to get hurt.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable. It's
That
gonna
got hurt in
happen.
middle school.
And then with the Patriots, many New England fans couldn't wait to jump all over Mahomes when they lost last year the way they lost, getting,
You get beat. Tom Brady wouldn't get
right,
beat like this.
right.
Patriots
Well,
don't lose these games.
The Patriots went and got embarrassed. And guess what? You know what it was? Horrible offensive line play. And guess
You're
what?
brought to New England to protect Drake May. What kind of tone are you going to set on this offensive line?
Stop.
I'm going to fight and die to protect them with everything I've got.
Stop it. I didn't bring that up. That's Leabo.
I just remembered that.
So now hey Patriots, tell me about bad offensive line play and what it does to your offense. Talk about not being able to protect your quarterback. How'd it feel?
How about talk to me about forgetting to run the ball? The Chiefs do that a lot. It was just good to watch the Patriots lose. Good to watch the Broncos lose.
And it
good
was
to watch
and,
the Chargers lose.
and you know what?
The Bills lose.
It was good to watch the Eagles fall apart.
Oh my gosh!
Sprinkle that in there.
Sprinkle it.
Like, oh, hey, you said you were gonna repeat like the Chiefs did. No, you're not.
Hey, we also got to watch the Niners lose by 40 points.
Right. Well.
I mean, I don't have all that much hate for the Niners.
No, I don't either. I mean, why would you? The Chiefs just beat them.
I kind of feel bad for them.
No, but I didn't want the Eagles to repeat.
No.
I didn't want that.
They fired their OC. Right?
And so look.
Overall, hey, listen, fine postseason. Someone won. We said we didn't want an AFC team to win.
No, like the Seattle Rams game was great.
Oh, what a game that was.
The Broncos Bills game was great.
Jacksonville Bills game was great.
That was
really
a good game. And that's why, like, if we're just looking at it from a football standpoint, a Buffalo-Seattle Super Bowl would have been so much better.
The Bills play entertaining games.
And plus Josh Allen is a great quarterback.
Yeah.
And he would have found a way to make some plays. Buffalo probably would have lost in some sort of heartbreaking fashion.
Something that requires a rule change.
Some non-call or some weird kind of, obscure rule that we don't know, but pop something.
Something.
But it would have been fun along the way. New England just had nothing.
Nothing.
They had nothing for nobody. And so, I mean, I had a good time because I was with my wife and my daughter.
Yeah, it's fun.
And we're eating good food and laughing and watching commercials, which the
commercials
weren't great either.
There's a couple fun ones.
There was one commercial that made me laugh out loud.
One.
I laughed out loud hard.
I bet I know which one it was.
Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Tight ends.
No.
Oh.
What was it?
I think it was for Instacart. Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah.
And Benson Boone.
Oh, yeah.
And Benson Boone's known for doing that flip,
Yeah.
And he did that flip, and you see Ben Stiller get pissed off like that, and so he goes and tries to top and does that flip and goes crashing into that. Made me laugh.
Yeah.
Because we like Benson Boone. You like Benson Boone?
Oh, yeah.
Were you aware of his
Exciting.
flip?
Yeah,
flips?
I've seen him do the flips.
Off the piano?
He flipped in
He's a hell of an
flag
entertainer.
football game at the Pro Bowl.
Because I go, Benson Boone, we see him flip, and then you see Ben Stiller, you showed up like that. Well, I'm going to go do. Then he did that flip, and I knew what was going to happen. It was funnier than hell.
Yeah.
No, Tony Gonzalez. That didn't make me laugh, but
the Falcons jersey.
Yeah,
but it was like
Gronk and the
yeah
jersey too.
Well, I mean
Last
the
team,
clenched butt, and then it's the fingerless prostate test.
You don't. Yeah, I guess you just you loosen your butt up. You just use the blood test.
I saw people get mad. Chiefs fans get mad at him wearing a Falcons jersey. I'm like, what have I been trying to tell you about Tony Gonzalez?
Oh, I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's right.
Of course,
he thinks he's a Falcon.
He is.
Well, I wouldn't be that much. I would be more mad if I was a Patriots fan. Gronk played, 7 games?
Oh, absolutely.
But that's what, you know.
They probably said, we're going to put you in your last year.
Whatever.
No, they probably picked.
It might not even been real. Who knows? Half the shit.
You know what? You're right.
Excuse me?
You guys know how I feel about Tony Gonzalez, and that's just par for the course. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's because, he played for Bruce Arians, right? Since he was the one doing the...
Did he? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Was Arians there?
Well, didn't they... I don't know. I didn't watch the Super Bowl when they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, he was the head coach.
Right.
No, I'm talking about Tony Gonzalez. He didn't play for Bruce Arians, did he?
No.
Oh,
Gronk,
yeah,
why
probably.
he was in the Tampa Bay.
I'm telling you, those guys were never in the same room. The whole thing is AI.
Probably, yeah.
What's real? And the best AI commercial was the Duncan one because you knew it was fake.
Really?
Yeah, because those people aren't that young.
I just touched him up, a little airbrush.
A little airbrush.
Did you guys not laugh when Ben Stiller did
It was
that?
They got a big laugh in the room.
Oh, look at that. Because I don't know, I thought that was funny.
There's
I don't
some
think
weird
I don't know if anything else made me laugh.
No, they were pretty mediocre.
They are what they are.
What else? Help me think. Was there something else that I missed?
A couple of movie commercials. I mean, the one weird one that was just was it the Backstreet Boys song for Coinbase or something?
Yeah, that was the karaoke.
I sang that to everybody.
Made you watch
it. The karaoke.
It made you look, and you're like, what is it? And my wife's like, what is this? I said, you're going to
people,
watch the last 1 second.
How many people were singing it?
Yeah.
I was singing it.
Yeah. And then they were in another one. Or was that NSYNC? Who was in the T-Mobile commercial? I get those.
Drewski?
No,
Backstreet Boys.
That was Backstreet Boys.
That's Backstreet Boys.
And Drewski was crying.
And what is Drewski? He's a comedian? Just a social media influencer?
Yeah, he's one of them people.
Them?
I'm trying to think what else.
What a world.
I thoroughly enjoyed the national anthem by Charlie Puth.
It was good.
We like Charlie Puth.
Very sweet voice.
We might go see Charlie Puth at Starlight. I
don't know his songs.
He's a very, very impressive entertainer and singer and musician. Very talented. We all enjoy his music, and so
I don't think
you know his song.
I don't think I do. I don't know. Play one for me in the break.
Again?
I don't know. Sing it to me.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. The sad song we played for Jake when he left the first time when he went into the mountains.
Oh, I could know that
from Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay, Fast and Furious. That's Charlie Puth?
Yeah.
Okay, I know that song.
Him and Wiz Khalifa.
I know that song.
He's very tender.
Yeah, that was a very sweet, tender voice.
It was a very tender rendition of the national anthem that I appreciated.
Yeah.
This is Charlie Puth playing the piano for you, and you say you don't know him.
I know
Embrace
that song.
him.
I like this
He's
song.
very good.
It's a good song.
See?
And who?
Listen.
It's been a
Charlie
long
Puth. There we go.
Yeah.
without you.
I thought it was a good national
I
anthem.
didn't know who sang this.
I thought it was very good.
You're not going off the mountains, are you, buddy?
But I like Charlie Puth.
No, I'm here.
Stay.
I'm here for a bit.
Stay.
I'm not going here.
From where we began.
I got bills to pay.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
We should probably break.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When we see you
I just
again.
looked up.
Now you're looking at the clock.
Yeah.
Such a good segment.
That's right.
Such a good segment. Open
Was
up
it?
the show. Sure.
Only cussed once.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And congratulations to Kenneth Walker III, named Super Bowl
Yeah.
MVP. He was outstanding.
Yeah, he was.
Great.
And
I felt bad they took that touchdown back. That was going to be a nice capper.
Well, that was gonna give me
Go
money.
with the over.
Money.
That cost a lot of people money.
That cost me money.
That whole
Cost a
fourth
lot of
quarter,
people
all
money.
the fourth quarter was money.
I
It
got
was
a
like,
lot
who's
of,
getting
I got a
totals,
lot of
who's
angry
getting over?
texts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that had the over in that game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people celebrating. And then, yes. No.
But also, I promise you this: anyone that was hoping for Kenneth Walker III in a Chiefs uniform, that's not happening because they ain't letting him go.
Nope.
He ain't leaving Seattle, so take him off the list.
Yep. Cross him off then.
You know, that's just hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. Back after this on WHB.
Diamond Star Halo.
Sing it. Sing it.
I have some video of Todd singing.
Do you?
How? Well, from what?
What are we talking about
I'll show you in the break.
here? Really?
I got
What's he talking about? What did
Timmy,
you do?
Timmy send you something?
Nope. Nope.
So
Who? I'm intrigued.
two things that
Oh, God. Who sent you that?
where's this at?
That was Friday night.
Where's that
Who
at?
sent you that?
Where is that?
My buddy Tim's living room?
Huh.
Did that get streamed?
Not telling you anything.
Oh, God. The circle of trust is broken.
So here's two things that resonated with me.
There's no chance my wife sent you that.
That
You never know.
oh boy, that'd be an
We
issue.
got some troubles.
So I was watching the game with my wife and my daughter Selena.
No,
Julia turned her back on me to watch the game with her boyfriend and his grandmother. So
Just the beginning.
It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. You know what? I found out they enjoyed a fine meal at Nick and Jake's, and so she knows what she's doing.
Okay, good.
Because if I was someone, I'd rather go to Nick and Jake's than hang out with me. You know, like I said, Jake, what are you doing? You want to hang out? And you go, oh, no, I'm going to Nick and Jake's. I said,
You'd understand that. That's
good choice.
That's a good pass.
Good choice, buddy.
Thank you.
So two things that resonated with me. I don't know if you realize this, but I have a love of boxing.
Yes.
And so for the halftime show, when Bad Bunny walked past the two fighters, I yelled, I said, let's go! And like both my wife and I like looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I said, that was Xander Zayas and Emiliano Vargas. And most people, and Jake, you're one of them, you just assumed, oh, those are a couple of actors.
Yeah, I wasn't really, I mean, I was just kind of, it was
Right,
on in the
yeah.
background and just saw kind of,
Right.
I wasn't paying too close attention to it.
But I that was a nod to the great boxing rivalry between Mexico and Puerto Rico that, I'm Mexican American. I've loved watching those fights over the years. And one of my favorite fighters ever was Fernando Vargas, and his son Emiliano Vargas was just named the Ring Magazine Prospect of the Year, undefeated, rising star, and Xander Zayas is the undefeated, awesome young Puerto Rican fighter who is like next in line now in a long line of great fighters like Tito Trinidad and Miguel Cotto, and so that was cool because it was like, one of the best young Mexican fighters and one of the best young Puerto Rican fighters. They could have got two actors to do that, but that was like a nod to, like if you're a hardcore boxing fan, you have to be to kind of catch that. You saw like, oh, hey, nice. And then the other part of the halftime show that resonated with me was at the wedding reception with the little boy that was asleep on the three chairs.
Right.
That was me throughout most of my childhood when my mom and my grandparents would take me to a Mexican wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something about Mexican weddings. They do not end early.
Go on for a while.
And no one's leaving because they have little kids.
Yeah.
Hey, set up three chairs. Put them in the corner. Mijo, go to sleep.
Use the jacket as a pillow.
Right. That's exactly right.
Whatever.
Right. Jake, did you ever experience
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I laughed. I laughed my ass off when I saw that. I said, I've been there. Are we going home yet? Go back to sleep, mijo.
Have another Coca-Cola.
Right. It's only 12:30.
Yeah, maybe you wake up at home the next day and you're like, where were they? I don't know.
Right.
Put you in the car.
You know what I mean, though?
In
But
the back seat,
that
resonated.
happened to me as a kid 20 times probably. So.
Yeah. No, I assume.
Emiliano
I
Vargas
know,
has been on the show, by the way. So thank you.
And the folks on the porch, I know Pedro Pascal was there, and Jessica Alba, and some others.
Cardi
And there were probably more people who were famous who I didn't know.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them.
And lots of them in there that I didn't know who they were. It was well done. Listen, Bad
see
Bunny,
Jessica Alba?
not particularly my cup of tea. My daughter thought it was the greatest thing she ever watched in her life. She loves Bad Bunny. So
Did she say Emiliano Vargas?
She did not know the Emiliano Vargas part, but she knew every word to every song, and everything she texted us was in all caps. So there you go. They weren't trying to entertain me. They were trying to entertain.
I try to entertain you.
Younger people.
How do I do?
You do a good job.
Well, apparently I didn't know what I was gonna get two of my
never
favorite
know.
fighters to watch. Feature. Like, okay, let's go. But I did. I thought Brandi Carlile. You guys mentioned that. I thought that performance was great.
That's phenomenal. God bless America.
That was very good.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And that camera shot of Charlie Puth, and then he went from him and then right up to the fly up. That was
that timing.
That was cinema.
Yeah. I mean that
was beautiful.
Crazy. I mean, you had to have that time perfectly.
Is that weird that choked me up?
No, it should.
That was beautiful.
That was
that
super
put a
cool.
little tear in my eyes. That was whoever that was behind that camera.
That I'm watching
Well
this right. That was
done.
pretty good choreography to not punch him either when he went right under those boxers.
Right.
That would have stopped the show.
Well, they're pros. But you know what? That would have been something if they'd have cracked him, right?
Just
That'd
for
have been
fun.
something. That'd have been headlines.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny knocked out at the halftime show.
And then
Takes a body shot.
Jake was asking if they could fight down the road. Zayas is a 154-pounder. Vargas is 140, but Vargas is. I think he's going to add. I
Yeah.
think he's going to get there, but
He's young.
I don't know. They're both top-ranked fighters. That would be. I mean,
Yeah,
you wanna
see, they
project that
didn't have
keep,
anything
you
on
know.
their trunks or something.
Right.
That would have been nice if they had their names on them. Or
Right.
something.
Well,
That was
I'm
cool.
a weirdo. I
Did Vargas
recognize
have
things like
Mexican trunks on though?
Well,
Yeah,
they
kinda,
were
yeah.
red and green.
Right. I did notice. I
yeah,
did
you
notice
could
that.
tell.
Like I knew that he was kind of giving a tribute to that. I just didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did that make it cooler though? Now that you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
had.
That they were
Okay.
real fighters.
He had
Like,
red,
no, like,
red,
especially
white, and green on.
The top two young.
Yeah. Yes. The future.
Right of Mexican fighting and.
I said, all right.
And the others were red, white, and blue. So yeah, they did that part of it. Blue gloves and red gloves. He did a good job getting under there, not actually getting shot.
Good footwork.
Yeah, with
You gotta be nimble.
he's got good footwork. He can dance and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you?
There were all the funny jokes about when he was carrying the football. He had more yards
No,
than
I'm
Patriots.
sorry, because he had the football, right?
Yeah.
And he had at that point he had more rushing yards than the Patriots did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did carry the ball.
Why didn't you like my tweet that said the Patriots should put Bad Bunny in at quarterback? Because it would have been an
He had
improvement.
moves.
It could have been an improvement because maybe they would have said, okay, Bad Bunny, just hand off. We're going to run the ball now. We're going to focus, hand the ball to Ramondre Stevenson. And also, dude, what about he got benched for the playoffs.
It's odd, man.
But who's the guy, what were they lacking? They needed an explosive play, right?
Yeah.
Who's the guy that could give them an explosive play?
Henderson?
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Well, they had him in there for one series, and they went backwards twice.
I know, but I mean, just like
I don't know. These coaches are really smart.
I know, but
I don't know.
You got to change something up when you're not doing anything offensively.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 12-0 in the fourth quarter, and 13 carries all game.
But my point is, who's the guy on that team if you get him the ball and
going to go the distance?
Could
break a long run,
or right?
Travion Henderson, absolutely, that's the guy.
Well, the way that he can't is if you don't ever give him the ball. Now they didn't feel like they could trust him anymore. They wanted to go with Stevenson, but at some point you have to. It's the Super Bowl, and there's.
But even Stevenson only had one more carry than him.
As
7 carries to 6 carries.
Wow.
That
Apollo Creed once said, "There is no tomorrow."
There is no tomorrow.
Pull out all the stops.
But I mean, Drake May wasn't even a threat until late. I mean, until the game was pretty much over with his legs. I mean, that's one of the best things he can do.
They did a nice job of controlling.
I'd have to sit and watch it again, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to torture myself like that because it's just look. It was a beautiful combination of a fantastic pass rush and defense by the Seahawks, horrific offensive line play by the Patriots, terrible subpar quarterback play by Drake May, and I think a less than stellar game plan from Josh McDaniels and an unwillingness to adjust or the inability to adjust because of personnel. All those things are true, and they came together, and that's how you get a team shut out at halftime, and that's how you got a team that, I mean, I don't know, how many quarters would they have needed to get to 20? 8?
Probably
10? I mean,
at least 6.
That's how you get.
Yeah.
That's how you get to, huge sack numbers and turnovers and a non-competitive football game. So,
yeah, they had
all those things were true.
Stevenson and Henderson were only
but Henderson,
3 touches apart.
Henderson got his carries late. After, I mean, I know
well, his first series he got was bad,
right?
And then they were like, whatever.
But like, okay, so then that's
they didn't have enough plays. In that first 3 quarters of the game, how many plays did the Patriots run? I mean, not much.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Steve says not enough.
They had 8 plays on their first drive, then 4, then 3, then 3, then 6, then 1 at the end of the half. Third quarter, 3 plays, 3 plays, 3 plays, 5 plays and a fumble. I mean, they just didn't have the ball, man. It was a butt whipping for 3 quarters. It's incredible.
You say ass on this show. Say ass.
No, I already said a bad word.
No, say belt to ass.
No.
Belt to ass.
There we go, Michael Irvin.
Took the belt to the ass.
Look, Patriots fans loved just ripping the Chiefs apart last year and when they lost to Tampa. So don't be shy, buddy. Don't take it easy on the Patriots. This is the day. Kick them when they're down, sir.
I feel super bad for all those Patriot fans.
No, you don't.
Especially the famous ones.
Jake's in there laughing it up. He's having a blast today.
I thought it was great. I mean, I was shocked. Like, I thought there would be more value in having Vrabel and McDaniels, like having gone through this, opposed to the Seahawks.
If you're not as good, man, you're just not as good.
Well, that's true. The quarterback play was, I mean, it's hard to overcome, but
and
still.
the line.
Yeah.
One other note that we missed about the halftime show is, I've made the joke. People have made the joke, boy, Pedro Pascal's in everything. He proved it. He is literally in everything.
Yeah.
This guy, I'd like to see his schedule.
Busy.
This man is in everything.
Everything.
TV shows, movies, whatever. This guy's getting it while it's hot. I go, is that Pedro Pascal? I go, he really is in everything.
Yeah. Because I spotted him like, that's him, right? And then I looked at the
I enjoy his work, but he's in
social
everything.
media. It was everywhere.
You didn't like the commercial previewing the new Brad Pitt movie coming on Netflix?
Yeah, I did.
The kind of sequel?
Yeah.
I thought it was I didn't know what it was, but what is the movie? I don't even know.
They didn't say the movie was.
I know. I mean, I don't know.
It's the... what was the character in the movie? Damn it.
Is it the guy from Bullet Train?
No. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that's who he was portraying?
Yes. Why can't I think? The stuntman. Cliff Booth.
Brad Pitt.
It's David Fincher's Tarantino sequel.
So it's like it's the rest of his life?
The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Yeah. I'll watch that.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I thought Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was fantastic.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't seen
it's
that again.
phenomenal.
Did you know that was happening?
No, I had no idea.
Does that interest you?
Very much so.
See?
I loved that movie.
What was the
But they didn't
Spielberg movie?
But that's the thing. Hey,
Disclosure Day.
But
that's true. That's really
I'm gonna watch that too.
That's real.
But
that's real.
But
Disclosure.
that's in Kansas. That takes the weather woman in there. She's in Kansas City. In that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's Kansas City in there, but they didn't mention the Adventures of Cliff Booth, did they?
It just said coming soon. That's all. I was like, what?
It was a teaser. A tease. Tease the rest of the show.
I don't want to.
Got a good show.
Pete
lined up.
Sweeney.
Pete.
Fresh from his trip to Lawrence.
That's right.
From the Kansas City Star.
Is he going to bring Big J in
here?
here?
Text thread. Scott Carroll, Bill Moss, C.J. Moore.
There is a big basketball game tonight.
Big one.
Arizona at Kansas.
Rock chalk, baby.
Number 1, Arizona undefeated. I keep seeing the stat thrown out there that This is the first time a number one team has played at Allen Fieldhouse? How's
Under
that?
Bill Self's, ever?
No, I mean...
it's under, I think it's first time...
There's weird
Bill
things in the poll.
Self?
I think Oklahoma might have been number one when Buddy Hield scored those points.
I thought there were two.
They might have been two. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's two polls too. Who knows
That's
what
true.
the deal is? I don't know.
Have they ever lost? Is Bill Self ever lost on Big Monday?
Yes.
At home?
Yes.
You better look it up, buddy.
He's lost at home. Not many. They don't get many chances on Big Monday. That was a joke. They don't call it Big Monday anymore?
Bill Self's record on Big Monday is 63-17.
What is it at home, though?
Boasting a perfect 38-0 at home.
I was wrong. I apologize.
Oh,
Steven.
you look at me like I'm a dummy.
I
when
didn't look at
say
you like
that.
you're a dummy. I was wrong.
Look at you.
I was wrong.
He just made me question everything, and then
Question
you backed
yourself.
me
I
up.
got you. I got your back.
I'm getting
All
texts
I said
from
was,
people
has
too.
Bill
I was
Self
wrong.
ever lost it on a Big Monday and leave? Oh,
38-0.
They're not always on Monday when you lose.
I'm just gonna tell you this. You have a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah,
And
so
I
feisty.
think Pete Sweeney might knock it off after
Hey,
this
Pete.
on WHB. Hello there, what's your name? I'm Steven, here to tell you about my friends at Window Nation. And look, I've got some windows from Window Nation, and I love them. And you can check out the windows at Window Nation right now because they have an incredible deal. Talk to the pros at Window Nation and get new windows with big savings during Window Nation's Buy 4 Windows, Get 4 Free sale. Plus, you could get them with 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. Act now, and you'll get an extra 10% off. How about that? Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Schedule a quote right now at windownation.com. Window Nation, they are the best in the business, and you can get an extra 10% off right now. So schedule that fast free estimate at windownation.com. And when you talk to the good folks at Window Nation, please tell them SSJ sent you.